for having me, and thank you, Catherine and the team. I think we as an individual, and a question is always been asked, why me, how can I? And that's what we three individuals are sitting here. But it's not a team effort, and there it does not require a rocket science for an individual to go out. So there is no question like, I do not have money, I do not have that skills, I'm not 6 feet at height, I'm not a 3 feet height person. No, there is no magical solution. If you want, everyone sitting in the audience, everyone in the country can do it. You do not require anyone to support you. You can just go ahead and then people will walk with you. I have made friends like Raj, who is sitting there in front of me, Keith, who is standing there in front of me. From my hospital, they have supported me from the day one from Tentoxin Hospital. They have taught me what to do, and our COPCOMS person is here. But it has not been possible without my father. My father is sitting here. But it was all which was started with. But why did it start it? So I thought there is an opportunity. For the opportunity, when I go to a lot of enterprise model and all, they say opportunity to get ROI. Now, this is a very interesting word I am always interested in. What does ROI means? So ROI, that was the first time I looked into Google, what does ROI means? So then I searched, it means return on investment. So they were talking about 5% interest, 10% and 20% kind of thing. For me, always my ROI means region of interest. I was always looking into the areas where there is a need. So my ROI is different, and there is an opportunity to build upon this ROI. Now, where is the opportunity? There is an opportunity for individual to rise above self, to do more good, and to do a lot of work. And that is what we have done. There is nothing like that. And this is said by a famous, I do not read that much of literature, but there are some quotes here and there, I read about it. One of the famous Chinese philosopher, Lao Tzu, has said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So if you want to start today, probably let's start. Just with a single step, and you can go far, because there are people, there are organizations to support. What I have done in my many years, when I left India in 2009, I was feeling guilty. I used to see 200 patients in a day, 20 surgeries in a day. I thought, when I come here, I see 40 patients in a day, or probably lesser than that, and I do 20 surgeries in a month. I used to do 20 surgeries in a day there. So am I doing enough? Saturday, Sunday, when I used to spend time with my family, going to Mustafa, going for shopping, going here, I used to say, because there used to be Sunday till Sunday afternoon we used to work. I said, no, this is not done. 2 hours lunch I cannot take. And that is where I started thinking, I need to go out and probably do something better to keep myself occupied. Because at the age of 35, if I'm sitting like that, and now I'm 43, but I cannot be doing that. And that is where we started looking into it. We went to Bangladesh in 2009, 2010 through Tentoxin Hospital, 2011, 2012 to Myanmar, then we went to Cambodia, we went to Nepal, we went to Sri Lanka. And the single statistic which everyone should know about it, 60% of the world's blindness, which is 40% of the blind people, live in Asia, out of which 60% of the blindness is in India. But the statistics which is not published is the large amount of it is iatrogenic blindness. Now, what do you mean by iatrogenic? Is the poorly performed surgeries, inadequately performed. And that is where I started thinking about it. And we came up with the 4 core values. Integrated care. Currently the care in the community is fragmented, the healthcare is fragmented completely. Empowerment, to make sure that each and every member in the community is involved. Capacity building, and quality service. We do not want our parents, none of us sitting in the hall, to go through the knives in such a camp hospital. So how do we mercy on such a humankind when they are in that poor settings or resource limited setting? They should go and they should be the guinea pig for the new surgeons. That's the first thing. How do you go about building up a capacity, training those people? And that is what we have been doing through multiple projects, whether it is local or overseas. So we have something called as Project IC. IC means through my eye, I see their eyes, and this is simply possible through a lot of technology which is available around. We do telemedicine within Singapore. I sit in Novena Hospital and I do telemedicine with Hogam. Why can't I do telemedicine with Nepal? Why can't I do telemedicine with Sri Lanka? My father was sitting next to me in the car yesterday evening, 4:30 p.m. I was doing a telemedicine with Sri Lanka. On a Skype, you can do a telemedicine for 1 hour, which it's not possible. You do not give any kind of extra money. You can do that. So the project IC is about a telemedicine, teleconsultation by providing little bit of extra care, little bit of thing. Then the next project is Project We Can See. Now, how many of us do see in the metro the permanently blind people? They do cannot see. They need some hope. So we can see means we as blind people can see. See means the hope or something in the future. That's the project which we are trying to work with them. Me as a medical person, me as a trained doctor, and people say I'm a high-fly doctor, I do a lot of research, I've got 250 papers, I've got lots of grants, but what I have done for blindness, I do not know how to walk a person across the road, a blind person across the road. That training is missing. There's something fundamentally wrong in our training system. That's something need to be thought about. Now what each and every one of us need to do here is to just do a simple thing, a simple recipe for us to volunteer. Give ourselves a little extra push. Inspire the young people to leave aside the smartphone. And then if you can probably leave aside the smartphone for that half an hour, I think you can make a difference. And that is what a simple solution. You do not need anything else. You do not need funding. The next is, do you really need to be rich? For all the projects we have done, we have only spent few $1,000s. You do not really require money only to make a difference. With the simple roses, you can do a difference. Why not with a simple thing? You require a very simple thing and just building up a team. Lots of things. Rotary is helping us. Rotary Club of Singapore. We have Tentoxin Hospital helping us. We have set up our own foundation, which is Viraj Healthcare Foundation, which is a $0 company, not